Yo, what's up, calculus students? We only have 1 week to go. That's it. 7 days. Less than 7 days if you consider we're starting the exam at 8 a.m. next Monday. I got to give you a couple updates to materials. I'm going to be sending you a video every day this week. You should be watching them. Not many of you are watching. And I'm going to talk about another, don't forget, to materials. Let's talk about that. On the website, you will see in the AP exam prep page, I have added some videos of me doing specific types of problems. Differential equations would be the Unit 5 questions. That's actually Unit 6 questions. Function analysis, Unit 8/3. Table problems, Unit 9. We got straight line motion problems, which most of you are really good at, Unit 7. We got rate in, rated out problems, which are also Unit 8. We got area volume problems, which are Unit 10. We got implicit derivatives, Unit 5. And then a different type of thing, piecewise functions. Many of you really need to go over solving differential equations. Many of you need to go over the function analysis problems. Click on this video, watch the video, and you can also follow along with the year and the problem that I'm doing as you're doing the videos to help you on specific types of free response problems. You also could just do the last 2 years of free response questions as a how would I do in the practice free response test. So that's an update to the uh, materials. One key, don't forget, feel like with a lot of students as they're taking the multiple choice, they are getting to this situation where they don't have a calculator, I have a calculator, and they're thinking that they don't have the tools that they need to get the answer. Remember, without the calculator, if you're trying to accumulate f prime from 0 to 2 and you have f prime, you know that's equal to f of 2 minus f of 0. Great. Well, you can take the antiderivative to get 1/3 x cubed plus c. You don't need the c. You have a situation where the derivative, if it's x squared, is positive, f prime is positive, tells you that f is going up. You are using f of 2, which is 8/3. You're using f of 0, which is 0. And it's really not 8/3. It's 8/3 plus c, and it's 0 plus c, to find the accumulation, which is 8/3. If you start at 0 plus c, and you go to 8/3 plus c, boom. You're using the fundamental theorem of calculus. You're using the holy trinity of the antiderivative to help you find the accumulation of the derivative. But, and I feel like this happens a lot, you get to this question here where you're trying to accumulate and you immediately take the antiderivative and you can't do it. You're not allowed to do the antiderivative sine of x squared. Guys, don't forget with a calculator that your calculator can use a very advanced Riemann sum, and the very advanced Riemann sum can get you this number, the accumulation of sine x squared. Now you might try to type in f prime of x equals sine x squared over 10. And it's like, nah, no, thank you. I don't want to do that. I'm going to give you this. It just says function f is not defined. Maybe if you need to do, you do v. And you're just like, oh, this is my velocity. I know a derivative, another word for a derivative is a velocity. You can do that. You can integrate from 0 to 2 your velocity, whether it's with respect to x or you change it to t's, or you just have v and you do v dx. Boom. Guys, don't forget that you can accumulate derivatives using a calculator to get this value. And don't forget that if you have an original value, if this is 3, you would add that value to get a future value. This is the kind of connection between this, but using the calculator to help you get those future values. So I take 3 plus that, bam, 3.26. Okay, because the derivative is positive, which means our function, original function, is going up. Please don't forget those things. But wait, there's one more way. If you have a derivative, let's say you want to accumulate for 0 to 2, and you see that this curve is maybe like a half a circle, I don't want to use this problem. Never mind. Let's say you see that the derivative is just a straight line, and it's coming from 5 and it's going to 4. Ooh, how do I find the accumulation f prime? You might be thinking, oh, I got to do f of 2 minus f of 0. But the problem is you don't have the ability to take the antiderivative of f prime. So this doesn't really help you. I mean, you could do it, but instead you just got to think about, oh, this is an area that I can find using geometry. Don't forget about geometry. Geometry can help you find accumulations. This is a trapezoid, base 2, height of 4, and 5. This answer is 9. Okay, so don't forget about like the multiple ways to evaluate an integral. You could antiderive, you could accumulate using your calculator, you could use geometry if you have straight lines or parts of circles. Okay, yo, have you taken a multiple choice practice test yet? If you haven't, start getting on it, okay? It will take a little bit for the system to grade, but it'll give you your grade. 50% is a 4. Let's see how you do, okay? See you out there. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Watch the videos. Peace.